One area in which there will be a sharp contrast between the wise man and the fool is that one who follows after God's wisdom will speak truth. The one who rejects divine wisdom, which is truth in itself, will speak that which is false. Solomon said in Proverbs 12, verses 17 through 19, that he who speaks truth tells what is right, but a false witness, deceit. There is one who speaks rashly like the thrusts of a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Truthful lips will be established forever, but a lying tongue is only for a moment. Solomon mentions a couple of the benefits that come from speaking the truth. First, speaking truth imparts that which is right, but also talks about his speaking bringing healing. But there's also a long-term benefit here for those who speak truth in that they will be established forever. This is in contrast with the one who speaks lies. Solomon says that a lying tongue is only for a moment. And speaking lies leads to punishment, as Solomon says in Proverbs 19 and verse 9, where he says that a false witness will not go unpunished, and he who tells lies will perish. Speaking falsehood will not only cause trouble in this life, but it causes trouble beyond this life. So Solomon says that he who guards his mouth and his tongue guards his soul from trouble. Proverbs 21 and verse 23. We must work to control our tongues so that we will not get ourselves into trouble, either in this life or in the life that is to come. Solomon also states that lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who deal faithfully are his delight. Proverbs 12 and verse 22. The reason why lying causes trouble for one after this life is because of man's accountability before God. Lying is an abomination to the Lord. It's completely contrary to his nature because God cannot lie. Titus 1 and verse 2. Lying is in harmony with the nature of our adversary, which is the devil, who is called the father of lies in John 8 and verse 44. Therefore God opposes and will punish those with lying lips. But on the other hand, those who deal faithfully are his delight. As a result, those who speak the truth are going to be blessed by our Heavenly Father. Solomon states, "Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put devious speech far from you." Proverbs 4 and verse 24. Knowing the Lord's attitude toward falsehood and the benefits of speaking truth, we ought to be diligent to put away deceitfulness and devious speech. Later in the book of Proverbs, Agur mentions two requests he had before he died. The first was, "Keep deception and lies far from me." Proverbs 30 verses 7 and 8. Our attitude toward falsehood should be like Agur's in that we abhor falsehood so much that we not only want it far from us, but that we keep it from entering our mouths. Solomon said that a trustworthy witness will not lie, but a false witness utters lies. A truthful witness saves lives, but he who utters lies is treacherous. Proverbs 14 and verse 5 and verse 25. The first verse contains a statement which we could expect about who will lie and who will not. False witnesses lie. Trustworthy witnesses speak the truth. But the second verse that we notice mentions the consequences of the words of these two witnesses. A truthful witness saves lives in that he keeps the innocent from wrongful punishment, and he brings the wicked to rightful punishment, thus saving any future victims from suffering at the hand of this wicked man. The wicked man, through his false testimony, is treacherous because his words threaten all those who are true and who are right. And Solomon says that like clouds and wind without rain is a man who boasts of his gifts falsely. Proverbs 25 and verse 14. We know that clouds and wind often signal the coming of rain, and when these are seen by those who need rain, a hopefulness is produced as they anticipate the approaching rain. But if no rain actually comes, that hopefulness turns to disappointment or despair, depending upon how badly that rain was needed. It is the same when one boasts of his gifts. Hearing of these may cause one to become hopeful if the boaster's gift would be helpful to him. But if it is a false boast, it will only produce disappointment and resentment among those who thought they may be helped by the one who claimed to have certain gifts. Many people are tempted to lie about their abilities in order to impress others. But the wise man will not do this. but instead will be honest with others about his abilities and gifts so that others will recognize him as being trustworthy and reliable. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today, and have a blessed day.